I was 15 the night everything changed. I'd taken a late paper route shift because I needed the extra $20. Halfway down Maple Street, two guys tried to snatch my bike. When I didn't let go, one of them pulled a knife. I don't remember the stab itself, just the burning heat and the sound of my own breath rattling. The paramedics kept saying, "Stay with us," but all I could think about was how badly I wanted anyone to show up for me. When we got to the ER, the nurse said they needed a parent's consent for emergency surgery. They called my dad. I heard his voice through the speaker, slurred and irritated. "He's not my kid. Handle it yourselves. Stop calling me." Then he hung up. Just like that. The nurse stared at the phone like she couldn't believe what she'd heard. I tried not to cry, but tears came anyway, not from the wound, but from the truth. My own father had been drinking in a bar, and he'd rather deny having a son than get up and come to the hospital. The doctors were scrambling, talking about legal protocols, trying to find another guardian. That's when I heard a familiar voice rushing down the hallway, Mr. Dawson, my 70-year-old neighbor. The man who fixed my bike every summer, dropped off leftover soup, and asked about my grades like they mattered. He'd seen the police lights outside and followed the ambulance. When the staff told him what my father had said, his face hardened in a way I'd never seen. "He is mine," he said. "If you need a signature, I'm signing." The hospital allowed it under the Good Samaritan emergency clause. He held my hand the whole time they prepped me, whispering, "I'm right here." Kid, I drifted into surgery, listening to the only person who'd ever made me feel safe. The investigation that followed uncovered everything my dad had been using, my name and social security number for loans, credit lines, anything he could get. The state pressed charges for identity theft and abandonment. Social services didn't hesitate. Mr. Dawson filed for guardianship, and the judge approved it almost instantly. A month later, my dad tried showing up to talk. I looked straight at him and said, "You told the hospital I wasn't your kid. Best thing you ever did." Then I shut the door. Behind me, Mr. Dawson put a hand on my shoulder and said, "Come on, son, let's go home." And for the first time, it actually felt like I had one.